YouTube, BigH Trucking, sitting down at Love's, Albany, Mississippi, sick. It's my journey, it's my story. Never felt like this in my entire life. 57 years on the planet, never felt like this. It started at the receiver yesterday. Getting lightheaded, vomited, started feeling better, got unloaded. About halfway down the road, I saw an accident. I can't even put into words the destruction, the brutality of a car versus a semi. There was nothing left of the car. It was like somebody tore apart the car piece by piece and scattered it all over the grass, which in turn made whatever I have, because I'm still dealing with this. I feel lightheaded. My nauseousness went away. I had to drive 60 miles from that accident scene to this Love's. And I've never experienced this sort of feeling. I threw up 6 times. Thank God for plastic bags. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. I don't know if it's something I ate, something I drank. I had a chicken sandwich that did not taste good. It's not the vomiting. It's the I guess for lack of better words, I just feel out of it. Coming around, I got a load last night. I had to cancel it this morning. There's no way I could drive in this state, in this condition. How I got here is a miracle of God. After I saw that accident, I rode down the road about 20 miles and I found a spot where I pulled over to the side. I threw up again. Sorry I'm being graphic. This is my experience, my journey. I need to document this. Or let somebody know when you're on the road, what do? You know, I'm not home. There's nobody around to call. Can I call 911? I didn't feel it was 911 worthy. I pulled over, able to sleep for 2 hours, got up, felt better, drove the other 30 miles to this Love's, backed in, made it in for a shower, which desperately needed because I was profusely sweating. Whatever's going through my system had me sweating like I ran a marathon. Well, it's about 24 hours. Like I said, I do feel better. Just how I got this semi here under those conditions. I know I'm going to get a lot of shit about it, but I did it safely, effectively. I guess the big guy in the sky guided me here. These are things that can happen on the road at a moment's notice. I mean, like I said, I felt fine. I pulled into the receiver, jumped out of the truck, everything was good to go. Told me where to go, went up top, set up for a back, said don't do anything until somebody comes and knocks on your door. Went back to because I haven't slept in 24 hours. I couldn't sleep the night before. Well, it wasn't the night, it was sleeping during the day because I didn't drive overnight from Tennessee down to Georgia. So I drove overnight, felt fine. Didn't get to sleep though, like I said, in the afternoon, maybe an hour. Wicked thunderstorm that rolled through, so that kept me up. So I had a chicken sandwich, again, from a pilot in Mumfreesboro. I'm going to call him out. Mumfreesboro in Tennessee. You guys know that pilot? There's a little, it's always dirty and danky and sleaze hole. Like I said, once I went back into the sleep, I waited for the guy to knock on my door. Once I went back there, all of a sudden, I started getting dizzy and my stomach was queasy as hell. What the hell is going on? Way down. 20 minutes later, I get a knock on the door and said, all right, open your doors and pull it back, which I did. Still disoriented. They took their time unloading 16 pallets. This place, they managed to wash out the trailer, so I was happy about that, because what I was carrying was a mess. It was all over the trailer, so they did a good job of doing that. So during the process of unloading, it took a few hours to do it. I fell back asleep. I felt them rocking. I woke up, I felt better. Like I said, I felt better. Waited for the rainstorm because there was a wicked thunderstorm to pass through. Waited for that to pass through. And like I said, after that accident, it all went downhill. Again, it's my story, it's my journey. So I'm sitting here at the Loves. Canceled the load because there's no way I could drive. Sitting in my truck. I ain't moving until I feel 100%. I'm about 85% right now. So I decided to make this video. What do you do when you get sick on the road? It's the first time since I've been with Prime that anything like this has happened. I've been lucky, fortunate. But as much time as we spend out here, the places we stop, food that we get, it's almost inevitable that at some point in one's career, something's going to happen. And what do you do? My only advice to those, when it does hit them, and I'm not talking about a cold or a fever, and that's all. I'm talking about feeling nauseous and being dizzy and being disoriented. That stuff is fucking devastating. You look at one place and it looks blurry, man. That's not cool. That's a call you have to make. Like I said, I was coherent enough to drive it after stopping for an hour and a half, 2 hours, feeling better. I was able to drive it here, park it, take a shower. Slept throughout the night. But woke up and I was still like, whoa, like disoriented. I know where I'm at. I just feel like if you spin around as a kid and you get dizzy, that's the feeling that overcame me. And to be quite honest, I'm sort of still feeling like that now. So I think it's like 1 o'clock on the East Coast. But nothing like it was yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, and it comes in spurts. It comes and goes. I should add that. It's not constant. It comes and goes. You know, I check my blood pressure because I got a blood pressure cuff here. Blood pressure's fine. 120 over 76. Pulse is a little high. It's 101. But I'm fighting something, and I'm still thinking, and I don't want to put blame. That's the last thing I ate was that chicken sandwich. And like I said, it just didn't taste good, but I was so damn hungry. So, like I said, I'm not moving here until I feel 100%. I feel like myself. know, if this happens to you, it sucks because you're away from home. You know, I'm safe. You know, it's typical when you call somebody, it's right away, it's like, there's a whole bunch, like, I shouldn't have even opened my mouth. Like, don't tell me it's a stroke and having a heart attack. No, it's not. It's like, stop. Instead of saying, you know what, are you okay? Are you safe? I'm getting all this bullshit. It's like, I don't need it. I don't want to hear it. I've read enough information on heart attacks and strokes. Looked up shit that I'm feeling on WebMD. If you listen to WebMD, you've got fucking malaria. You know, I'm convinced that it's a process that's got to go through my body. You know, I've been drinking a lot of water, sweat it out. Whatever else the body does, it's out of my system. Now it's just a matter of recovery. Like I said, the difference between today and yesterday is not 100%, but way much better. It's getting better by the hour. You know, I'm not saying, like, again, I've never experienced this before. I've thrown up before, but nothing like having the dry heaves, throwing up, and being dizzy all in one motion, so to speak. So I wait. Last thing I want to do is put my life or somebody else's life in jeopardy and being a hero, trying to be a hero and make money, right? I'm too far from home. If worse comes to worse, I would call 911 and get an ambulance. I'm not at that point. I think, as I said, it's food poisoning. I ate something nasty that my body's trying to get rid of. So, you know, if this ever happens to you again, I don't think I've ever answered this question or pointed it out. I kind of know my body. I kind of know what things feel like. I read enough information on certain criteria of heart attacks, strokes, etc. It's a judgment call you're going to have to make. You know, I'm never the one to panic and overreact to certain situations. If you are, you don't feel like, you know, you can move forward, then make sure you find a place to park that damn truck safely off the road, or at least off the road as much as possible, and call an ambulance. You know, don't continue to push something. Because, folks, I mean, I didn't have the energy to I think it's on my camcorder, though, that accident. It was something I've never witnessed before in my life. I mean, it was sheer devastation. The front of the semi-truck was wasted. The car was... And, you know, I had tears in my eyes this morning about it. Because I know whoever was in that vehicle didn't make it. There's no way. There's no way that they were saved. There was just no way. It was just fucking brutal devastation. It rocked my core. That's how, again, I'm repeating myself, and I know I've never, ever seen something like that live. Such devastation. Whose fault is it? I don't know. It's not here to point fingers. Certainly it's not the truck. He was going up a hill. Who knows? It was wet out. It just started raining hard. Again, these are all subject to not facts, just my hypotheses on what happened. But the end result was the end result. Absolutely brutal. Like, not fair. But again, right? Life's not fair. Anyway, this video's going on too long. I'm just gonna hang out, wait. Speedy recovery. Godspeed, all that good shit. And get down the road. And anytime you see a wrinkled ass package at a truck stop, looks like it's been in and out of somebody's pocket, do not take it for food, because I haven't been hungry in 2 days. I'm a big man. I'm 6'3", 260. I've never not been hungry. And I ain't hungry. I'm forcing myself to eat. I'm starting to get hungry now, though. That means I'm on the other side of whatever is going on. So, anyway. Guys, it's a judgment call. You're going to get sick, I believe. Not a common cold. That's always easy. This is on another level. How all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it come, it bit me like a rattlesnake, hard, poisonous, devastating. But the big guy in the sky gave me pockets, which I could safely maneuver this truck miles, 30 miles, 30, 40 miles to this place, park it safely, able to lay my head down and let nature take its course. But that's a judgment call on your part. I would say if anybody went through anything like this that I had, you've got to find a parking space. Now, you got to remember, one thing I didn't add, I was not on an interstate. I was on Route 82 between Georgia and Mississippi. It's a back road. It opens up 4 lanes, mostly 2 lanes, and a lot of places to pull over and then park. You know, it's not an interstate. No rest stops. No shoulders. So you've got to be cognizant of that. And hey, listen, screw it. If you got to block the road, you block the road. Put your 4 ways on. Hopefully other people can see you. And you stop this truck and you call 911 and let them deal with it. But I just hope no one goes through what I'm going through. I hope I never go through this again, because this is bullshit. Alright folks, thanks. Hey, thanks for everyone who likes and subscribes to my channel. The channel's been growing, appreciate it. It's the real life story of just a middle-aged man driving throughout the country delivering food to those who need it. That's all I am. That's all I am. I'm not trying to glorify it. I'm not trying to make anybody feel sorry for me. This is just my journey. This is what we all got to do to make a living, right? I mean, I don't need to do this really, but I chose to do this. I take my hat off to every man and woman who's in trucking, who puts their life on the line each and every day. You guys don't realize how, in a moment's notice, life changes in these trucks. The sacrifices we make being away from home and a normal life. What do you do when you get sick, when you're out on the road? Like, different sick, not a common cold. But we do it. And you know what? I leave the industry. Somebody else leaves the industry. Somebody's going to be right behind me. My truck, if I fucking die in this truck, there'll be another body in this within a week driving the same truck. So don't look for thanks and praises. Just do it because you love to do it. Do it for all the right reasons. Do it to be successful. Build upon it. Just know that you're expendable as in any other genre of life. Enough said. Peace out. Again, thanks for all the likes and new subscribers. Have a great day. Stay healthy.